let's look at how the abdomen can be split up, and this is known as body quadrants. Now let me draw a person. Okay, so as the name implies, quadrants are 4 parts of the abdomen and how it's split up, and they're labeled relatively straightforward. So on the right, there's going to be the right upper quadrant, and then there's going to be the right lower quadrant, and then the left upper quadrant, and the left lower quadrant. And notice that the right side is actually going to be your left, and the left side is going to actually be your right, but that's how a patient is. So this is how anatomy textbooks are, they're flipped. Now there's organs in each of these quadrants that you need to know, because these quadrants are used when diagnosing pain. So if you're gonna have pain in the right lower quadrant, that might mean appendicitis, right? You need to know the organs that are in these quadrants when you palpate, so then you can diagnose a patient with problems. Now in the right upper quadrant, there's 7 organs. So before I actually label all the organs, I should give you the count of how many organs are in each that you'll need to know. There's different ways that these are numbered, but there's going to be 7, 8, 5, and 4 organs. Now in the right upper quadrant, there are 7 organs. So let's label each of them. The first organ that you're going to find in all of these different quadrants is the colon, or the large intestine. Then you're also going to find the small intestine. And then in the upper quadrants, you're going to have the kidneys. So the right kidney is going to be here. And then there's going to be the right adrenal gland, which is right above the kidney. I'm just going to write adrenal. And then for another one, there's going to be the pancreas here. And then probably most importantly, there's going to be the the right lobes of the liver, not left, of the liver here. So I'm going to write that. And then when there's the liver, the gallbladder is right underneath, and that's going to be over here. So number 7 is going to be the gallbladder. Okay. And then we're going to look at the right lower quadrant. Now in the right lower quadrant, there's 5 organs. Let me do right lower quadrant, and there's 5. So in each of these, there's actually going to be the colon and the small intestine. And then in the right lower quadrant, you're also going to find the urinary system. So you're going to have the right ureter. Let me show what that is. So if there's the bladder right here, the ureters are going to be connected to the bladder. These are the kidneys, these are the adrenal glands. So the ureters allow the urine to pass from the kidney into the bladder. So that's what a ureter is. And then there's going to be the appendix. And the right ovary in women. All right, and now let's look at the left. So I'm just gonna write the left lower, right underneath. Since there's 4 organs, and we already know 2 of them, the colon and small intestine. So let's do left lower quadrant. Is going to be the colon. There's gonna be the left ureter and the left ovary. Okay, and then finally we have the left upper quadrant. And in the left upper quadrant, there are 8 organs. So, left upper quadrant. Oh, okay. All right. So the first organ in the left upper quadrant, colon. Then we have the small intestine. Then there's going to be the liver. And parts of the pancreas. Then there's going to be the left kidney. And then with the kidney, there's obviously the left adrenal gland. And then you're gonna have the stomach. And finally, the spleen. So that is body quadrants.